I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't even matter whether you the richest to the poorest person or homeless person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you like me, like my YouTube videos. It doesn't matter if you are my family friend or my declared enemy. It doesn't matter if you light-skinned or dark-skinned. I greet all of you all with the same greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Tonight happened to be Saturday, October the 19th, 2019. The time being about 10:15 p.m. First, what I want to say is, me and my household send our condolences to two of my lifelong friends that I grew up with in Chicago, Illinois, in the Cabrini Green from knee high, who today they buried one of their loved ones. First, I'd like to extend my condolences, me and my family condolences, to my lifelong homie, David McGowan, also known, we call him Sharp, for the loss of his son. And they buried him today. You notice me and my family situation being 800 miles round trip away, we wasn't able to make it. May your son rest in peace. May all of your household have the peace, blessing, love, and comfort of the Almighty Creator God. And may the peace be still. We also extend our condolences to my other lifelong homie. He's like a little brother to me. Tony Norwood, Brother Abdul, for the loss of his sister. May she rest in peace. May God have the peace, blessings, mercies, and comfort upon you and your entire family. You know our situation. We talked earlier today, and you knew it was a great possibility that I wouldn't be able to make it up there due to my situation. But you know we was there in spirit. Peace be still. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Rabakatu. Tonight I also want to talk again. If the shoe fit, wear it. And those that may look at it being racist, it's not racist, but I'm trying to grab some of the black people in our black communities with some things that's been happening, especially after our family members has been murdered by police. You have people that's, I call, opportunists out there. You see, you have a couple of type of opportunists, and I call them predators too. And I'm gonna tell you why. Some of the opportunists is out there when a white police kill a black. One of the opportunists is those that look for a riot so they can break into places, not caring about the person that got killed, but caring about what they can get out of it throwing a rock, starting a riot, tearing down and burning down things, or breaking into things. Then the other predator or opportunist is these so-called civil rights lawyers. They act like they care about the black person that was killed by the white police. But all you got to do is take a look in this latest case in Texas. A Tatiana Jefferson, 28-year-old black female. A lady and a scholar killed in her own home by white police in Fort Worth, Texas, about almost a week ago. Let me show you one of the predators or opportunists. You see the black lawyer, he come right away. She ain't even buried yet. He got the family lined up at a news conference. He said, I tried to get all of their names. He's sitting in the middle. These people grieving. You see what I'm saying? They ain't even had chance to think about what they gonna do in this situation, and all he thinking about is money. He ain't thinking about a Tatiana. Let me show you why. You see, if you look in the news now it's a fight about who gonna bury a Tatiana, 28-year-old college graduate. Her dad had to go to court. You see the big fuse. Her body can't even go to rest because you got one section of people that's started a GoFund. Now, the dad of Tatiana Jefferson says he has an insurance policy that would cover the whole funeral. If that's the case, what is somebody else getting a GoFund for the funeral? Now follow me. I don't have nothing against anybody getting a GoFund for anything, but if you're going to use it for the right thing. The GoFund's supposed to be $10,000. That's around a price of a funeral. But then the funeral is already paid for, so where's that $10,000 going to? The dad said he has an insurance policy, but the church that he's go to or dealing with that seem to be representing him in the news, they said a few athletes paid for the funeral. That means if the athletes are paid for the funeral, what is a GoFund for? And the dad said the insurance policy that he has on his daughter, he said that he gonna donate that to homeless people and black people that's going to school to be doctors. That's his policy. He got a right to do what he want to do with it. But back to this GoFund, back to this lawyer, the civil rights lawyer that's claiming that he cared about the death of Tatiana Jefferson. The GoFund was supposed to have been $10,000. Now it's over $250,000. What type of funeral that costs us $250,000? Where's that money going to? That's another story. Just showing you about predators, opportunists. You see, the same thing happened in 2014 in October, when Quan McDonald, who was a ward of the state, had mental problems, anger problems, was shot 16 times by white police. Everybody getting around now. The city of Chicago, aldermen, black and white, and the mayor, settled with the mother who wasn't even keeping, he was a ward of the state, settled with the family and some of the people from the state for $5 million. You think they cared about the 16 shots? They killed this 17-year-old young black man who was fleeing. Even though he had a knife, he was running away. And the police said he was coming towards him, but the camera showed him running away. Do you think they cared about that? Predators and opportunists. You see what I'm saying? Predators and opportunists. Think about it. Now, the dad have to fight against some of the other family. They said it ain't Tatiana's mother, but it's one of the aunties, saying that the father had nothing to do with the child, but a judge ruled that he can be the one that orchestrate how the funeral is going. But there's an argument about who gonna do what, but there's money involved too. And keep an eye on that one attorney. That ain't the first one he been representing. It's just like that one that represented when Zimmerman killed, I can't remember his name, but killed the brother in Florida. And the same lawyer represented a whole bunch of other people. Black people that was murdered by whites or by white police. He pops up everywhere. They don't care about the black person getting killed. I done seen murders right in this area, in the jails and on the streets here, by white law enforcement officials. None of them got locked up. People getting paid. You can't kill man and think that you finna pay me millions of dollars. I want to see justice. But we ain't seen no justice. But let me show you something else here. You see, black folks, make sure you got your paperwork in order. You see, if my daddy passed away, World War II veteran, ain't nobody else finna tell me how to do anything, because me and my two youngest daughters taking care of them. If something happened to me, can't nobody tell my two young daughters what to do. We don't need no black lawyer, white lawyer, nobody else running if a police kill me. My daughters and them gonna handle it. And the first thing they gonna try to do is get justice. They ain't gonna be looking for money. They gonna look for justice. You see, back in 1996, I came down here in Charleston, Missouri to help my grandmother out. May she rest in peace. Took real good care of her. Met some of her friends. When she died, all these so-called church people, that's my family on my dad's side, they gave me 10 days to leave out of the house. Me and the dog. They got to coming in, church people now, preachers, missionaries, elders, and youngsters, come in the house, taking everything out. Thank God for my mother's side of the family in Sykeston. They made sure I had a place to stay. And then some of my grandmothers, my dad's stepmother now, but she was like a grandmother because his biological mother died in 1940. Thank God for some of the elder people that she introduced me to, and they made sure I had a place to stay. My grandmother had a 1983 Grand Marquis. I didn't have nothing because I wasn't from down here. They made my sister from Chicago pay them $1,000 at my grandmother's funeral at Lincoln School. That's these church people. They're predators. You see what I'm saying? They're opportunists. Predators and opportunists come in all type of colors. But you see, I got my paperwork in order. Get your paperwork in order. Don't let people prey on you for just money when you lose a loved one. You see, I went and got my children's from Chicago when the Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center, the Charleston, Missouri Police Department, a judge in the 33rd Circuit Court here in Mississippi County, these NAACP leaders present and past, these black and white preachers, with the except of one, maybe one or two black preachers, These organizations and some of these other people call themselves Christian, they came together and had helped them take my children. But look, God got me to get them back. You know why? Because I used this. Miss Ivy didn't raise no fools. Peace be still.